Okay, something that was on my mind today. Coming up on 40, and you think a lot about. I think it's kind of funny. They say guys don't totally mature until their mid-30s or 40s, and I feel like that's been the case for me. I don't even think I'm really mature still, but I guess your mentality changes about a lot of your perspective on life, and I guess there's a lot of, I guess in my mind, a lot of pressures that you had, or at least these are pressures that I made up for myself. Maybe it was societal, or maybe peer pressure, or what you're supposed to do about, having a family. And don't get me wrong, I want a relationship and a family. I've been single for a long time, mainly because of, I don't know, maybe scared, or I have walls built up from past relationships, and so you're always waiting for the right moment, or when you're mentally ready, or when you're financially ready, or this and that. And so in the meantime, when you don't feel like, maybe you're spinning your wheels, you're not going anywhere, and you get to a point where you're confused and you think you have life figured out, and then you really don't again. So last year I was going through a lot of, nothing more stressful to me than not knowing what you want to do. And then when you're trying to figure that out, maybe my dreams or whatever didn't work out, or my career path, or what I was trying to do, what business I was trying to run, took a turn, and it was felt like too much. So you just sit there and try to blame or figure out where it went wrong or what you could be doing, and instead you just kind of wallow in self-pity, and it's like a dangerous place to go. When you get out of that, I figured in life that it typically goes that way. It typically goes up and down, and the older you get, the more sense of urgency that you have. But for me, it's like confessions of, coming up 40 years old, and I want to have a family and all that stuff, but I guess you got to figure out how to make. It's always the person in the mirror that you got to work on, and then normally things follow, and they attract to you anyways when you're in a better mental state. And it's all about your mentality, and with that comes your physically, you start feeling better, mentally you start feeling better, things just start kind of rolling in. So that's kind of what's been happening in my life. So I just kind of wanted to share that, because if you do feel that way, a lot of men my age, I could be speaking to anybody, but a lot of men that feel like you don't, getting older, you don't have a family, and I know there's still some time and all that stuff, and things will fall into place. But get your mind right, start doing the right things, and get up. It takes action. It takes a choice and making a change. If your life is not going the way that you want it to go, it's probably something that you've caused yourself. So I think I got a little lackadaisical, and used to certain things, and complacent. And complacency is not a place you want to be if you want to be the person that you aspire to be, or if you want to inspire other people. A logo, or like a motto that I was been thinking about for a long time, and I never really did anything with it. It's just aspire to inspire. I want to aspire to inspire people. So just kind of wanted to share my story, because nowadays everyone in the whole world lives life through a filter, and everyone knows that, whether it's Instagram, Snapchat. Life looks pretty, but behind the mirror, or behind all the screens and filters, everyone's human, and everyone's going through struggles, no matter how perfect their life looks. because that's just the way being a human is all about. So, anywho, happy Thursday. I don't know what is it, a Throwback Thursday? Anyways, peace out.